Just parked, okay?
We're going to call number 5 out of order. Order number 202682 to consider an application from Treats by the Bay LLC for the operation of a mobile food facility in the public right-of-way in the vicinity of number 1 Montgomery Street on the north side of Post Street in the first and second metered spaces beyond the red zone immediately west of the northwest corner of Post Street and Montgomery Street intersection, operating Tuesday from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., Wednesday from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Thursday from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Can I have the department representative, please?
Good morning. My name is Nicholas Persky, representing Public Works Bureau of Streets and Mapping. And just for a visual, the proposed location is right here on the overhead. That first space is actually now a red zone. So it would be the space just behind that space.
Okay.
So I would like to give a quick overview of permit 19 MFF-00127 applied for by Treats by the Bay. If approved, this permit would allow the applicant to occupy a portion of the parking lane in front of 1 Montgomery Street on Post Street with a food truck on Tuesdays from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., Wednesdays from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Thursdays from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. The applicant submitted the application to Public Works on October 6, 2019 for the location of 1 Montgomery Street. After review of the proposed site plan for compliance with the Public Works Code and Public Works Order 182-101, Public Works accepted the site plan on December 10, 2019. Following approval of the 1 Montgomery Street site plan, Public Works sent out a notification as is required by Section 184.88 of the Public Works Code on December 10, 2019. The applicant also posted a physical notification at the location on December 30th, 2019, for which a picture was sent to Public Works. In response to the public notification, Public Works received 2 letters in support and 1 letter of objection before the deadline of January 9th, 2020. The objection has subsequently led to today's hearing. So that concludes my remarks and available if you have any questions.
So I looked at the objections in regards to congestion and smell, is that correct?
So there were 2 comments in support, 1 letter of objection. And the 1 objection said, we do not want to have prepackaged kettle corns sold in the northwest corner of Post and Montgomery Street intersection, as it would be a deterrent for the business in the neighborhood.
Okay. Otherwise, it complies fully with the code.
Yes.
Is the applicant here? Is anyone here that wishes to speak on this item? Any member of the public? Hearing none, we'll close this item and move on to, thank you. We'll move on to number 2 on the agenda, order number 202650, to consider a notice of violation 7,000. The violations for excavating without a permit, improper site protection, and improper housekeeping at 1469 Paloo.
Good morning, Jessica Salami. I'll be presenting on behalf of the department for all 3 cases. On Monday, November 7th, 2019, around 11 a.m., an inspector responded to a complaint regarding an unsafe construction work site on the sidewalk at 1469 Paloo Avenue. Upon arrival, the inspector found an open, unprotected trench surrounded by excavation debris which were left unsafe on the sidewalk. No on-site crew nor permit was found. On Friday, November 22nd, 2019, after some research and follow-up inspections, the inspector found the same unsafe site conditions. The inspector then issued notice of violation 7,000 to Ace Plumbing and Rooter for excavating without a permit, improper site protection, and improper housekeeping at $3,000 per day. Permit 19E01365 was applied for and approved on December 2nd, and the violation for excavation without a permit was closed at $6,000. On Friday, December 6th, the follow-up inspection was performed, and the improper site protection and housekeeping issues were still not resolved. A final inspection on Thursday, December 9th, 2019 showed that the site was made safe and the improper housekeeping issues were addressed. The notice of violation was closed out with the final penalty of $26,000.
All right. Is the appellant here? Any member of the public wish to speak? Hearing none, we'll close this item, move on to item number 3 on the agenda. To consider notice of violation 12664. The violation is for no 4-foot street, the violation is for no 4-foot path of travel and improper housekeeping at 37th Avenue between Quintera and Rivera Street.
Jessica Salome, Public Works again. On Friday, December 20th, around 12 p.m., an inspector responded to a complaint regarding construction activity at 37th Avenue between Quintara and Rivera Street. Upon arrival, the inspector found excavation debris blocking the sidewalk, and notice of violation number 12664 was then issued to Minerva Construction for no 4-foot path of travel and improper housekeeping at $2,000 daily. A final inspection on Saturday, December 21st, around 12:30, showed the issues were resolved and the notice of violation was closed out with a final penalty of $2,000. These were the initial inspection photos.
Okay, on the appeal letter, the appellant notice excavation code section 2.4.81. I pulled it up, and it says there's supposed to be time for correction. Can you respond to that?
There is, but in these cases, when it's path of travel issues, we can go directly to a violation due to the severity of the issue. Because there's a lot of elderly folks in the area, as well as women with small children walking through the area at the time of inspection. They were going out into the street and around the site.
Okay. All right. Is the appellant here? Okay. Okay, item number 4, we'll close that item. Item number 4 on the agenda, order number 202-652, to consider a notice of violation 9296. The violation is for no 4-foot path of travel and improper housekeeping at 1894, 1896, the Great Highway.
Jessica Salome, Public Works again. On Friday, January 3rd, 2020, around 2 p.m., an inspector responded to a complaint regarding construction activity at 1894 to 1896 Great Highway. Upon arrival, the inspector found scaffolding and a porta potty without street space and construction debris blocking the right-of-way. Correction notice 9296 was issued to Connor Daily Construction to obtain a street space permit for the scaffolding and porta potty within 48 hours, as well as to provide a clear 4-foot path of travel and remove construction debris from the right-of-way within 24 hours. On Saturday, January 4th, around 10 a.m., a follow-up inspection was performed and the issues were not addressed. Notice of violation 9296 was then issued for no 4-foot path of travel and improper housekeeping at $2,000 daily. Street space permit number M1181627 was obtained the following business day, Monday, January 6th, and the correction notice was closed with no penalty. However, the housekeeping and path of travel issues were not resolved. Final inspection on Tuesday, January 7th, showed the housekeeping and path of travel issues were addressed. The violation was closed out with a final penalty of $6,000.
Is the appellant here? Can you speak, please? Well, I think we'll give him as much time as he wants, considering we're 6 minutes into the hearing.
I'll try and keep it brief. Good morning, Your Honor.
State your name for...
Connor Daly of Connor Daly Construction.
Okay.
So just to give you the history on the situation here, it was the week between Christmas and New Year's. I was out of town. We had a pile of dirt up on the sidewalk, and the rains came. We had hard storms over that weekend. The dirt pile got much bigger. Homeless person also came along and slid our porta potty down and cut us off the last 30 feet of the sidewalk there. So we would have been good either way. The homeowner was out of town and wasn't there to let me know. I would have been on it right away. As soon as I got the violation from you guys, I rushed back to the city. I got there Saturday afternoon. It was cleared out Saturday afternoon. I went down Monday morning to pull the permit right away, and I tried all day long Monday to get in touch with the inspector, Anthony. Got him out there Tuesday eventually to clear it out. I'm not, not stating that I didn't make a mistake. It was a combination of circumstances that led to the dirt blocking the sideway and the porta potty being there. I was out of town and the homeowner out of town. It's not the sort of thing that happens. In terms of the scaffolding permit, I had a street space permit. I didn't realize the street space permit needed to be for the entire length of the scaffolding, so that was on me as well. And I got the violation Friday afternoon, went down 8 a.m. Monday morning, pulled the permit to clear it out.
Okay, so if we look at the picture in the lower left-hand corner there,
Yeah. Dumpster got pulled, it fell out of the top of the dumpster. That's not our dirt, that's debris from people who live in the neighborhood piling on top of a dumpster, on top of the plywood, on top of the dumpster.
and what happened, I mean, well, so I guess my question is how to get from the dumpster to the street?
I think a dumpster guy came a day early to pick it up, picked it up, and I didn't have a laborer there to pick it up right behind him. I messed that up.
So those little pieces of wood look like construction debris, kind of.
We were doing stucco and windows. We were doing no plywood there.
Okay. All right, and then on the, I mean, I don't have a weather report, so I'll take it at your word that it was rainy, but, and I see the dirt pile looks a little damp, but it looks like the dirt pile was piled up there.
It was, but the porta potty wasn't there, so there was 2 squares. There was 6 feet, but it was too close. It shouldn't have been there. I'm not arguing the fine. My request is, I got the violation and tried to do everything I could as fast as I could. 3 days seems excessive to me. Maybe we could do 1 day.
Okay.
I would be very happy.
All right,
Still support the city, give you guys a few bucks.
appreciate that. City needs all the support.
I request some leniency. I'm a native. I'm trying to get going. I'm trying to buy a house in the city and get married this year. Every penny counts.
Okay, all right. Very good, thank you.
Thank you.
Is that it? Okay, sir, you're here for the Treats by the Bay? Are you the applicant? Or the appellant? Okay, would you like to speak, sir? Can you state your name and spell it for the record? Come on up. Okay,
Yes, sorry I'm late that day.
that's okay.
Underestimated
We surprised
traffic.
everyone and started on time.
No problem. So my name's An. I'm the owner of Trees by the Bay. We're a small local mom and pop shop whose goal is to serve high quality kettle corn as to many people as possible. We want to build a successful business in San Francisco and create as many jobs as possible. We want to be a great business that will engage with and contribute to the city of San Francisco. Through our food truck operation, we'll be adding value to the surrounding areas and benefits the local community. Creating and expanding a small local business is not easy. Therefore, we humbly request that the city approves our permit to enable us to achieve our goals and visions and move forward with the proceeds. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much for coming down, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, anyone else want to speak on any matter before this distinguished hearing? Hearing none, we'll adjourn.
4 hours. I had no idea how long this would take.
Not long. It's not long today. Some days it goes. But